Thanks Kumar of India for sending me the request to analyze this great reenacted game from the famous channel you've been watching. So it starts with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5. So this is the Gyoko piano, white castles. Then we have knight f6, threatening the pawn, and d4 surprisingly, okay, has been played by white. And sacrifice pawn, so it's an interesting move, but it's quite risky. Bishop takes d4 is the theory, book line. Knight takes d4, knight takes d4. So white is pawn down, but look at the developments, very sharp and active. Bishop g5 to put pressure and pin. And black is trying to remove that pin, but white maintains it. Bishop h4, and then black proceeds with g5. And surprisingly, at this point, white played f4, an extraordinary move, sacrificing the bishop on h4. But this pawn f4 is tricky. Now, in the theory, most grandmasters played d5 here. And actually, this is the famous game from both grandmasters between Grandmaster Tasilev and Grandmaster Goganov. But in the reenacted game, maybe they want to finish too early for the sake of time and content. Some revision has done with g takes f4. And then, yeah, that was the blundered move because white has rook takes f4. Okay, so after rook takes f4, black is totally losing because the black can't save his knight. So after e takes f4, then we have queen takes knight, and look at the knight on f6. It's totally losing. Okay, and black resigns. Okay, so what is the reputation for this line? Again, white plays e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, white castles, knight f6. Then let's go back with the interesting d4. Bishop takes d4 was correct. Knight takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop g5. Then we have h6, bishop h4, g5, again with f4. So at this point, don't bother with this f4, but to play the precise move d5. Okay, so let us look on the variations one by one. So there's a lot of hanging pieces there. So let us look on the e takes d5. So the best continuation would be g takes h4, f takes e5. So hanging the knight on d4. So black has to take the pawn on d5. And then queen takes d4, and then simply bishop to e6. And black is gonna be fine here. So there's no problem at all. So for example, with knight d2, and then we have knight b6. Okay, knight b6, trying to simplify things on the board. So queen takes d8, rook takes d8, then with tempo threat towards the knight. So let's say white is going to play queen e4. So with a little bit tricky sacrifice on d2. So just simply take the bishop. Okay, do not take the knight on d2 because white has bishop takes e6 and black is in big trouble. After f takes e6, queen g6 check, and then let's say king d8, then rook a d1. Simply wins the queen. Okay, so ignore that sacrifice queen to avoid complications. So black has to play knight takes bishop, knight takes c4, and simply h3 first. Okay, to put some weaknesses in the king side. Then after g3, and then queen d5. So black is gonna be fine. Okay, no problem at all. Now let's go back in this terrible position. Complicated. What if f takes e5? And then, of course, you have to take the bishop on c4. So, of course, white has to regain the piece. E takes f6, and simply g takes h4. And as you can see, black has an extra piece. Okay? Game over for white. One piece down. All right. So let's go back to another variation. Again, after this position, f4. So what if f takes g5? Then we have knight takes e4 only. Okay, so the pawn g5 is not able to move because of the pin, so black is going to take the bishop. And at this point, the light squared bishop is hanging. So let's say bishop d3. All right, and simply h takes g5, attacking the bishop. So let's say queen e1, and then we have the very strong, simple but terrible queen d6. Okay, moving up, and then next move would be developing the light squared bishop, and then of course castles queenside. And then queen d6, beside on the developing side, and black can use the strong idea to slide on h6 square to attack the h2. Okay, so there's a lot of good things. Alright, so this is the great refutation from the great reenacted game that you've been watching. Okay, so to all of our viewers, so just send me in my email, rodwings@gmail.com, in order for you to request some game to analyze. And you can also message me here in Facebook page Kamatchas. Thank you so much. See you next time.